Are you a single woman and you are dating with a purpose? You want to attract a marriage minded man in your life. You may be at a place where you have the house, cars, and the career. Most of your life, you have done everything yourself. So, for example, you may have done all the things to get to where you are today. You may have had some family members to support you to get you where you are today. If you are a single mom, you may take care of the kids by yourself. You may have family members help you, or your ex husband helps you, or the father of your children helps you out every now and again. But when you look over your dating journey, when you look over how your previous relationships have went, you still may have had the hat on to do everything for yourself, to the point to where maybe a couple of your relationships, you were doing mostly everything. And the man that you were in a relationship with, he did not put much effort in like you. And so you may have felt like you needed to prove yourself to him. You may have overshared some things about yourself, and you did everything on your own because this is the type of mindset that you've had to have all of your life. And you've had to carry the load for yourself for being the strong woman that you are. So, as a dating coach, I help single women position themselves as wives. I help them go from being independent to interdependent, which means if you have a mindset, I could do it all by myself, but I just need companionship. And you go into your dating journey with a independent mindset, you can actually attract a man in your life where he doesn't necessarily want to be chivalrous. He doesn't want to show you much effort because you give off this energy that you can do it all by yourself, and he does not require to put in much effort. So, as an interdependent woman, you basically approach the dating experience as, I know my worth, I know the value that I bring as a wife material woman. Okay. I want to date a man who wants to come in with masculine energy, who is able to show you that he is a leader, a provider, and a pursuer. This type of dating experience is one where there is femininity and masculinity. Also, you are encouraging a two-way relationship where you don't have to do everything by yourself. You can actually date a man and he wants to open your car doors. He wants to pull out your chair when it comes to going out to eat. He wants to find ways to make your lifestyle more comfortable because he is a doer. He's not a man that just sits and watches you do everything by yourself. And let me say this, I think that when a woman is in that type of dating experience or in that type of relationship, or even that type of marriage, when you do it all by yourself, you can easily get burnt out, to the point to where you just think to yourself, why am I in this relationship when this man isn't even doing the things that he's supposed to be doing? But if you were to look at how you got to where you were in that particular relationship, could it be that you basically told him, I got everything? I got everything. You don't hardly need to do anything. I just need your presence. I just need you to be here. And that's not the type of energy you should show up in with your dating experience. That's not the type of essence that you should show up into a relationship. Because as a woman, let me say this, as a woman, you are meant to receive from a man, okay? You are meant to receive from a man. So you shouldn't be doing everything. As a woman, it is so important for you to feel cherished. It's so important for you to feel like you are taken care of. Girl, I know you can take care of yourself. I know you can take care of yourself. I know you can pay for everything and more. When it comes to a man doing things for you, I mean, it's like helping you take your hair down. It's like helping you to enjoy being a woman. I know that you are all woman, okay? Showing up as a wife material woman when it comes to dates, okay? I get it. However, if you show up as I could do it all by myself, you are putting yourself in a position of entering into a one sided relationship. So, here are 3 tips as to how you can welcome a chivalrous relationship. Number 1, begin to walk into your soft era, okay? Begin to allow a man to see the softer side of you. Allow a man to see the you where you want to receive from a man. You want to receive good communication. You want to know the things that he can bring to the table. And let's stop saying, I am the table and all these things. Like, no, like when you enter into a two-sided relationship, you have your strengths and weaknesses. He has his strengths and weaknesses. The question is, are the two of you compatible and do the two of you work well together? So when you both come with the value that you bring to the table, you assess as to if the two of you are compatible. And as a woman of faith, you also too need to know if God approves this man to be in your life. So as you enter into your soft era, show a man that you know how to be gentle with yourself. Show a man how you carry yourself as far as your poise and your etiquette, and show him that you have class about yourself, right? So when he sees that, you are basically going to be teaching him and that you are a woman of class, you are a woman that needs to be respected, and you are a woman that needs to be taken care of. As you position yourself like that, he's going to know the things that are expected of him. So, the way that you show him how you treat yourself, he's going to be looking at you. Can I help her maintain her lifestyle? Can I help her to become a better version of herself? If you feel like you get with a man that wants to tear you down with emotional abuse, physical abuse, manipulation, those types of things, he's simply not for you. And you don't need to prove a point that you're good enough and that you can show him that he needs to pick you. No, you show a man how valuable you are, how classy you are, and how you treat yourself. Because when you show a man how you treat yourself, he automatically knows what's going to be required of him by the way that you carry yourself. So, welcome to your soft era. And this is an area that you need to work on. Join the Honey Love Dating Academy, girl. Mhm. Go ahead and join Honey Love Dating Academy so you can walk into your soft era, because I know you are tired of doing everything by yourself. I know that you are tired of entering into a one sided relationship, and it is going to be such a fresh breath, a fresh breath of air when you enter into a relationship where a man gets you, you get him, you feel compatible, and he's doing things for you, and you are showing him how you can support him, how you can help him when it gets to that point. When you are talking with the man, you can talk about the things that you can offer, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you are actually going to be doing those things until you become his wife. Okay? So, number two is, how can you show a man that you are interdependent? Number two is this: let a man know the things that are required of him. So when he asks you, so tell me, what are you looking for? You don't tell him what you are specifically looking for. You let a man know that when you meet him, you will know. You can say something like, I am looking for a man who knows what integrity means. When you say something like that, it's like, okay, but she didn't tell me exactly how I can show integrity. So, this is the point where a man shows you that he knows what integrity means. So, if he invites you out on a date and you may tell him some of the things that you like, but you don't necessarily tell him what he needs to do on your next date. Maybe he'll invite you to the kind of place that you like, but you didn't tell him what he needed to do. But he shows up with integrity to say, I'm going to do ABC because she says that she likes this, and I'm quite sure that she will like it. So not only is it integrity, but it's a man showing you he has the initiation to do what you require of him. The second example of integrity is if he is late and he knows that he's going to be late on your date, maybe an hour beforehand, he'll say, "Hey, I'm going to be like 15, 30 minutes late. I don't want you to be waiting for me. So instead of us meeting at 6 o'clock, can we push it to 6:30 p.m.? Because a woman like you does not need to be waiting on a man like me." Come on now, right? So you want a man who can show up with integrity and initiating good behavior. And not only that, you don't want to, say like, okay, I got everything. Don't be that woman. Be the woman where you are interdependent and you can show a man that you know how to work well with a man, because you want to be in a two-sided relationship. You want to be in a relationship where you feel valued by a man, not undervalued or undermined, right? Because I know you're tired of that. I know I was. I was tired of being underappreciated in dating experiences and in a couple of my relationships that I was in prior. And so one of the common denominators for me was me. So I had to change from the inside out and to communicate to a man what is acceptable and what's not acceptable, right? So a lot of it is about communication. A lot of it is about positioning yourself as a wife material woman, just not a girl who wants to date and have companionship. Like you actually show up with value, you want to be appreciated, cherished, and you want a man to show you that he knows how to support you, right? So when it comes to dating, it's like you're dating with ease. And as you're dating with ease, it's going to be one of the most, it's going to be the best experience you have possibly ever had, right? So let's get to tip number 3 when it comes to dating and showing a man that you can be interdependent and not be a woman where you have to do everything yourself. And this is probably going to be the hardest thing for you to do, but it's possible. Okay. Number 3 is this: catch yourself. Catch yourself when you want to do it all. You can actually catch yourself when you want to plan all the dates and don't require everything from when you want to plan dates and you require everything from yourself. No, share the responsibilities and let a man know how he can show up, but also too how he can pursue you. So when a man wants to open your door, let him. Don't be the woman where you say, "Oh, I got it." When a man wants to pull out your chair to say, "No, I got my own chair." When a man says, "Oh, ladies first," right? And ordering your food and you say, "Nah, you could order it. You could order your food first. I want to see what you're going to order." No, allow yourself to go first, right? Allow yourself to go first. So when you catch yourself being more masculine, when you catch yourself wanting to do it all, here's another example. Let's say that a man tells you he has a problem. Mm, Listen up. When a man tells you that he has a problem and you want to help him fix his problem, why do you want to help him fix his problem? He didn't ask you to fix his problem. And this is like one of the things that some single ladies do when it comes to having to do everything when you don't need to. Okay. You don't need to do everything. You can be the woman where you allow a man to show you that he knows how to take care of his own responsibilities, right? So catch yourself when you want to do it all when it comes to dating. Catch yourself when you say, "Let me fix that." You don't need to overprove or to overshare with a man. Let him show you how consistent he can be. Let him show you the fruit of his labor. You've been showing the fruit of your own labor for so long, right? You've been doing this for so long. I'm going to say it again. You've been doing this for so long, and you've been doing this in all of the areas of your life. But now is the time for a man to appreciate you. Now is the time for a man to show you that he can take care of things. Now is the time for you to welcome in chivalry into your life, for you to welcome in a romantic man that knows how to wine and dine you. Now is the time. Why not allow a man to do those things for you and with you, right? Why not be appreciated? Why not allow a man to let you rest in your soft era? Why not date a man? Why not date a man that knows how to be masculine, knows how to protect, knows how to provide, and knows how to pursue a woman like you? Why not date that type of man? That type of man is husband and marriage minded. Later, for men who have a boy mindset in a man's body and who lacks maturity, who wants you to do everything, who wants you to be his mama. Mm-mm. You want to date a man that allows you to be a wife material woman, that allows you to rest in your soft era, and that can show you that the two of you can work well together. Why not date that type of man, right? Put a one in the comment. If you want to date a marriage minded man who knows how to cherish you, knows how to respect you, and knows how to allow you to rest in your soft era. This is why I created the Honey Love Dating Academy, to show single women how to date with intention, position themselves as future wives, and to date a man that's marriage minded. This helps them to avoid dating a man who has a boy mindset, who lacks maturity, and who wants to take advantage of them. I'm sure you can learn life lessons from that, but if there are some things that you can actually avoid, why not date a man who is mature, who can communicate, who's willing to grow with you, who sees you as a friend, and who understands that you can have a friendship and a dating experience? Why not date that type of man? Right? So I hope that it was something in this video that got you to think a little, right? And for you to realize that you don't have to do everything by yourself. You can allow a man to come in to show you how he will be willing to support you when you feel like the two of you are compatible with each other, you know? So my name is Coach Honeylove, Erica J. Holston. It's been a pleasure being here with you today. Join the Honeylove Dating Academy, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.